Trinity's newest history student, starting university, guess what, in his 70s. So you see, Martin, it's never too late. When are you kicking up your degree?
It's never too late. I can go back and do me leaving cert. It's no problem.
Kids now.
Yeah, and now, of course, they're bringing the grandkids back.
And they bring the grandkids as well, don't they, Valerie?
Yeah. They are. And you know what? It's such a pleasure, you know, to be able to meet your grandchildren and to watch these little people growing up.
Down the garden shed, I probably would have wound up with a fractured skull. But if my grandkids do it, they were cold and they used their initiative to get
And it's lovely to see your children succeed in rearing another generation.
Invest, Dr. Bobby, and I hope you've got bicycle clips on your
We
trousers.
finally found something he's afraid
Now,
of.
Stall the Digger Martin. Is it a cat? Is it a dog? What is it, Dr. Bobby?
Today we have Missy the ferret with us.
Wow, she's incredible, isn't she? What age is she?
She's only about 3 or 4, but she's very active and wants to get out and run all over the place.
Okay, now these are very popular as pets, aren't they?
They can be, yeah. One of maybe considered the 3rd most popular pet.
Really?
Yeah.
After cat and dog?
Yeah, maybe a tie with rabbits.
Okay, so it's a cat rat. Martin, what is it?
It's a ferret.
All of your pet-related queries is vet Dr. Bobby Ortis. But, OK, we're familiar with Bodie in this studio, of course. Bodie visits us all the time, but you have a new addition.
I do.
I don't believe you've brought us a ferret before.
No, this is the first time. So this is Missy. She's about a 3 or 4-year-old ferret, a patient of mine for the last couple of years. And she is happy out. What I have in my hand is just some fish oils. Stuff that you and I should probably be taking for our own heart health, but for ferrets, they absolutely adore it. And she can be very clean.
Really?
Yeah.
I went on a date once and someone brought out their ferret on the first date, yeah.
I'd be running. I would be running far, far away.
There you go.
Here, not just to talk to us, but nearly to apologise.
Apologise.
Yeah,
Yes.
my tail is between my legs. Yeah, I was here singing from the rafters about Pam and Liam Neeson. I was like, this is going to be the wedding of the century. Do you know, I was like, it's a one for the ages. But alas, I think it might have been a PR stunt, actually. We'd been told that they'd spent lots of time together in the lead up to the Naked Gun being released about the potential for a Spice Girls reunion next year. So 2026 could be a huge nostalgic year.
I was at the last one in Crow Park with the Spice Girls.
There
So
you go.
good.
So we could be back. We could be experiencing 3 reunions actually next year, which would be a great year for those of us who grew up in
and
the
to kick it all off, we got 5 in November.
And this doesn't get better. And Steps were in Dublin this weekend, so it's crazy.
Lovely James and Laura Nolan, pro dancer.
She'll do
sprint
it and
to
then she'll do a lap of honour.
Yeah, she'll be cartwheeling around
Look at
the
them there.
I think I might be strolling, ambling around with James.
You know she's going to lap you.
Yeah, well, listen, I've no intention of going very fast.
Do it today. You could arrange your own little thing.
Yeah.
Do it next week, the week after.
And you can do it virtually as well if you feel like doing it. You can just go out and bring a gang of friends.
A bit of a live report into the show, are you?
Yes, I am indeed.
All right, so you're going to actually head to
you're not getting off work. You're working.
Welcome to my world. You know you have about 20 minutes to get down there and get back
right,
up.
I'm
Okay, come here. Cue the music. Please.
Right, okay, right. Hen,
What's this music?
August the 3, off you go.
Keep
Get
on
out of
running.
here. Go to Leopardstown. Right, Martin. Look, she's sprinting out of the studio there.
And she's God. Actually, if you are going to be on the N50 southbound in the next 20 minutes or so, and if you see somebody running with a microphone, it's our lane.
I hope she makes it on time.
she
Or else
will.
there's a gap in the show.
Garlic and a pinch of chilli in too.
Okay, pinch of garlic.
He's really putting them to work today.
Well,
Couple of... There we
yeah,
go.
whatever you like, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That'll do, yeah.
That's for Martin there.
And the same with
Be no
the-
kissing later on now,
same with-
Martin.
I'll be in the spare room when you see.
You will?
Same with the chilli.
Okay, here, we load it up
Any
there.
more
You'll get
chilies?
nothing tonight.
Any more chilies? I could be in the A&E.
And I you can just pop it in the oven. So if you just put it in the oven for under the grill for 2 minutes, and you get the
And
same
it's
effect,
browning
the nice
nicely,
and brown
isn't
on
it?
top like that. Yeah, it's lovely.
Look at that.
And it's a bit of crack.
I kind of feel like Terminator.
Okay. God bless you.
Now,
Thank you. And if you wanted it, you could throw a bit more breadcrumb on top.
Absolutely, yeah.
if you
Yeah, but
wanted
it's full of breadcrumbs, so you should get a crunch
Yeah,
in every
it's right
bite,
in every
you know.
bite.
Yeah.
well, that's delicious, isn't
Good,
it?
isn't it? Yeah. Simple cheese sauce.
Oh, yeah.
Nice and spicy.
I mean, that is now loaded with calories. I
It
can
is,
taste
but
it.
sure, listen, you do it once
The
a week.
weekend. You've taken the course. Your second year starts next week?
Next week, the 15th, yeah.
Okay, all right. So how are you feeling about it? I mean,
Yeah.
it's a 4-year course.
4-year course, yeah. Looking forward to it. Finished the first year. Very pleased with the results. Very
You
encouraged.
passed?
Yeah, passed. That was the main thing. Once I passed, but yeah, very pleased with the results and looking forward to next year.
Like, what's it like being mixed in with different age groups?
Yeah,
As a 71-year-old man.
I've made lots of new friends, some around my own vintage, and lots of younger friends too. We have a little WhatsApp group, Blind Historians,
Okay.
And we encourage each other, by chit-chatting, who's doing what, like, you know.
Have you mitched any classes?
No.
Are you asking him if he's going on the hop? Yeah, I am.
A long time ago, yeah. Here's our tutorials now.
No, you don't want to, because you see, as a mature student,
You want to be
you
there.
want to be there.
Yeah.
I find as well, in some of the classes and the tutorials, the kids, they refer to ask the questions. They say, I don't want to sound stupid if I ask that question. Whereas the older students will, you know.
Law of a Suez.
Yeah.
Like, what do your wife and kids make of this, Liam?
They're very supportive. My wife and my daughter Sinead and son Kieran, and they're really behind me all the way there.
Okay, and at the end of this, what do you hope to achieve?
I haven't thought that far, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I didn't think I'd be doing this 5 or 6 years ago. So who knows?
Who knows? Take it year by year.
Yeah, but year by year and
Absolutely,
see how
absolutely. Yeah. Yours is a fascinating story. And I'm sure there are people watching us this morning who might be looking at you thinking, geez, I could do that.
Yeah.
What would your advice be to that?
Oh, go for it. Like if you have any, never too old. I've seen that on tap, not just me on tap. There was others around my vintage as well, and doing the things they wanted to do, the courses they wanted to take that they never thought they would do.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, we all want to know, have you been at Rag Week?
No.
Have you been dancing on
the student ball?
on the
No,
tables?
no.
Why have you not gone to the student bar, no? That's
Well,
part of it.
I've seen the student balls when I was a library guard.
You say,
the years.
he knows to avoid them. He's too smart for that.
Okay, next up, Yumiko.
Yeah, so Yumiko here, a real kind of college staple look, and this one again is from Friday's edit. So this is a blazer style kind of coat, so it's fully lined, it's a thick kind of wool effect blazer, comes in grey and in camel as well. But it can be worn at 2 different lengths. You could wear it much closer to the neck like we've done, or as a longer line necklace as well.
Okay.
I could see you with that T-bar necklace, Martin.
You just mentioned
Rocking
the
the
word
chain.
bar. It's the weekend at the end of the bar.
All right,
And
finally.
Christina's with us. once
Yeah,
again.
our final look, and again, we're keeping it that kind of classic preppy look again from Paco. So it's got this half zip. I mean, a half zip is on sterling silver, so it's a fine kind of chain.
And again, another simple look there.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
great. I think my favourite look was number 2 at Yumiko.
Yes.
That
kind of
preppy.
Yeah, gossip girl kind of look, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, what was your favourite?
Yeah, I think number 2 as well. Yeah.
And you did great for your first time.
That's the first time. There you go. Anyway,
pro.
Speed to join runners, joggers and walkers at this year's Very Pink Run.
Elaine, how are the legs holding up? Did you survive the M50? Josh, you're looking great.
My legs are grand. Listen, are you jealous of my glasses? I'd say you're very jealous of my glasses. Listen, one girl who will not be getting any walking done this time. You'll be sprinting around like the little fairy that you are today. Look at you, gorgeous.
When they said tutu, I was like, well, I'm the right person for that, aren't I? No, I'm not a great runner. I'm not going to lie. I've actually had to train for this. And I fell over while doing so the other day. But yeah, no, I'm so delighted to be a part of it. It's such a great event, isn't it? Yeah.
And in fairness, you've had a very, very, very busy year. Okay, notwithstanding the fact that you beat me shamelessly in Dancing with the Stars, I was robbed, wasn't I? I don't know how it happened, but of course you are the current champion. The glitter ball is in your abode. I mean, you're gearing up as well this year. But it's been a really busy year. You went to LA and now you're back.
Now I'm back. I'm delighted to be. I'm actually so happy to be home, and we're home for good, which is so exciting. And I'm setting up a dance school, so it's all go. Yeah, it's just been brilliant since the show. We actually went back to LA and we had a great summer, but now it's time to get our heads back down and work again.
We had a really nice date, gorgeous coffee date. We connected really well, and we went from A to B to C to D. And we walked back to his apartment, which is fine.
3 more coffee shops.
Yeah. So I walked into the apartment and I went, this is a very pungent, strange smell. I was like, what the hell is going
Was
on
it
here?
Dr. Bobby's ferret?
And so then we were having a little smoochy smooch,
Yes.
as you do. And then he whipped out his ferret.
Okay. You may need to get kids out of the room, folks.
And he was lovely little ferret. But then I was like, nah.
But smelly.
Yeah,
But smelly.
very strong, very pungent. Taking part down there, Elaine, to Laura as well.
And congratulations on getting there on time.
Bye. I know, it's a miracle.
Okay, Slán James.
Good luck
Bye,
to
guys.
everybody
Bye,
involved in Pink Runs, whether it's today, tomorrow, or next week, raising money for a fantastic.
Martin, of course, with Liam O'Callaghan in earlier on, he's heading back to college at 71. Lots of texts in about Liam.
Oh, yeah. Nicholas says, I did the first year in TAP. That's the Trinity Access programme with Liam. He very kindly brought a couple of us on a tour of Trinity, which was lovely for those of us who felt very intimidated by the place. And you know what? It is a big campus, so people would be. He's an absolute gentleman and an amazing example to all the younger students. I wish him all the very best and delighted to see him shine.
Another gorgeous text in here from Anish said, hi, great to hear about Liam's journey in Trinity. I'm 78, would you believe, and going back to my final year of a degree in anthropology and medieval Celtic studies at Maynooth University. I left school in 1961 after a mediocre intercert and went to work. The message is, don't be scared, check it out. You'll be buzzing once you get started. Loving that on you.
Yeah, Breda says, I'm very inspired by Liam this morning. I was a teacher for 23 years before I retired, but my dream was always to do psychology. At 68, maybe it's still on the cards. I mean, Liam started when he was 70.
Yeah, it's never too late,
do
is
it,
Martin?
Do it.
It's fantastic.
Gorev Mila Shiva says, Gorev Mila Liam says, Breda, you've made my day.
Isn't that fantastic? Martin, also we were talking about the fact that the weekend are coming to Croke Park next year and tickets costing upwards of potentially...
Well, dynamic pricing.
Dynamic pricing, but potentially 600
€600.
quid, yeah. Lots of texts in on this as well. Neve said, going to see Lady Gaga in London in a few weeks' time. Tickets were 300 quid each. Don't mind paying it, as she will be amazing.
Yeah, Mary says, good morning. I would pay big money to see Status Quo. Great band. And Phil Collins, such a great singer. Phil's not well at the moment. And I think Francis Rossi has pulled the plug on any more Status Quo gigs. But I suppose you never know.
You never know, yeah.
Who would you want? Who would pay big
Rod
money
Stewart.
to go? Rod loves Ireland.
Yeah, and I've seen him in London. He's fantastic.
Oh, listen.
He's great. Bill says here, I've given all the money in the world to have seen the Beach Boys live. My wife was their biggest fan and would listen to their music all the time. Since she passed, I listened to their music and I get to remember her. Isn't that a lovely memory?
Bill, that's
Bill?
a lovely, lovely memory. Yeah. And we sadly lost Brian Wilson only recently. So, yeah. Bill, we completely get where you're going there. Nick says, Ozzy Osbourne, true performer. I'd have loved to have seen him live again. Somebody we lost only recently.
Absolutely, yeah. Danielle says, I'm desperate to see the Killers live. I would pay any money. I've seen the Killers, well worth it. Brilliant.
They are, yeah. I think Rod's talking about doing new music, Derek, and wherever there's new music, there's always a concert.
Yeah, and Helen said she'd pay money to see Taylor Swift again and again and again. No.
On tomorrow's show, the countdown is on to Ireland taking on New Zealand in the Women's Rugby World Cup.
Former Secretary of State of Wales and Northern Ireland, Peter Hain, will be discussing working with Tony Blair.
And comedian Emer Maguire will be bringing the laughs and her guitar as well, I believe.
Yeah, bit of a sing-song here in studio. All that plus your news, sport and weather. Join us from Sunday at 9 o'clock. Enjoy the show.
Enjoy your Saturday. Yeah, it's great fun.
Enjoy your Saturday.
Come on, Ireland!
Come on, Ireland!